So we're going to dive into something that has got everybody in the tech world talking. HP's new Omen Transcend 32 monitor.
Right.
At first glance, it's really geared toward the gaming community.
Yeah.
But I think when you start to dig into the specs and look at all the different features, it seems like HP is aiming for something much bigger.
Definitely. They're not just, I mean, it's funny because they call it Omen.
Right.
Which is their gaming brand.
Yeah.
But this is not just a gaming monitor.
No, this is different.
Yeah, this is like pushing the boundaries a little bit.
It is. And just to give everyone an idea, we're talking about a 32-inch QD-OLED display.
Wow.
With 4K resolution.
Right.
And a refresh rate of 240 hertz.
That's fast.
0.03 millisecond response time.
Why?
I don't even know if my brain can process images that fast.
I don't think so.
Like, is that even possible?
I mean, that's what they're claiming. But yeah, I mean, what we're talking about here is like top of the line visual fidelity. Like you are going to get the most beautiful image you've ever seen on a monitor.
So even if I'm not sitting here, in a death match with teenagers online, I'm still going to notice a difference when I'm just, looking at pictures of my dog or something.
Oh, absolutely. And even something as simple as like scrolling through a website.
Okay.
You're going to notice that it's just buttery smooth.
Okay.
Because it can refresh the image that quickly.
Gotcha.
And that response time is also really important for things like video editing.
Okay.
Or anything where you're like using a pen or a stylus.
Right, like graphic design and stuff.
Exactly. Because you want that to be like instant. You don't want any lag.
Now, this monitor also has AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. And NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility.
Right. So that's
a mouthful.
It is. And, for your average person, that might just sound like a bunch of jargon. But what it means is that you're going to have a really smooth gaming experience.
Okay.
So no screen tearing, no stuttering.
And this is important even if you're not a gamer.
Absolutely. Like if you're watching movies or even just, again, like scrolling through a website, you want that smooth experience.
Okay. Now, one of the things that really caught my eye when we were prepping for this episode was this 140-watt USB-C.
That's a big deal.
Power delivery.
Yeah, you can power like a gaming laptop off of that.
Yeah, no more like
crazy
mess of cables under my desk.
Yeah, exactly. Just one cable.
I love it.
And you know what else is interesting about that? Is that they're pairing that with a KVM switch built in.
What does that mean?
So that means you can have like your work laptop and your gaming PC plugged into the same monitor.
Gotcha.
And switch between them. Seamlessly.
Interesting.
So they're really thinking about like...
So you can have one keyboard, one mouse.
One keyboard, one mouse.
One monitor.
Exactly.
And just kind of seamlessly switch back and forth between your
that's the idea.
Work stuff and your play stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was a pretty cool concept.
So are they going for that, like, one monitor to rule them all, kind of?
It seems like it, right?
Like, is that even possible? Can you really have one monitor that does everything?
I don't know. We're going to have to see.
Yeah.
But they're definitely making a play for it.
That's right.
Let's dig into some of these other features and see what else we can find out about it.
Sounds good.
Okay, so they have this thing called the Omen Gear Switch.
Okay.
And I got to say, like, I'm used to those, like clunky KVM setups where you have the big box and all the cables.
A mess.
This is built right into the monitor.
Yeah, it's really slick.
So walk me through like how this would actually work for like the person sitting at home.
Okay, so let's say
you're working on your work laptop.
Right.
You got a report you're finishing up. And then you decide.
Okay.
All right, it's time for a break.
Sure.
I'm going to jump into a game. With this monitor.
Yeah.
You just hit a button.
Oh, wow.
And it switches everything.
So no more like crawling under the desk?
Nope.
To unplug and replug?
It's all built in.
I love that.
Yeah, it's super convenient.
So I can really have like my whole work setup and my gaming setup all running through this one monitor.
That's the idea.
That's pretty wild.
Okay. And they didn't stop there.
What else?
They also have picture-in-picture.
Oh, yeah.
There's a split screen.
Like on my TV.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you can have like...
So I can have like a reference image up.
Yeah, or like a live stream.
Okay.
While you're gaming or while you're working.
Okay. Interesting.
So
it's...
Let's talk about the audio for a second.
Okay.
Because, most monitor speakers are terrible.
The speakers are not great.
Yeah.
But they're really touting audio by HyperX.
So HyperX makes really good gaming headsets.
Okay.
They're known for their audio quality.
So you're saying these speakers...
So I have a feeling...
might actually be decent.
They might actually be good.
Okay.
Which would be huge.
All right, because usually it's just like...
Yeah, usually you just use them.
Whatever.
In a pitch.
All right, we've talked about all the, like...
What?
The bells and whistles, right?
Yeah, all the fun stuff.
But we got to talk about longevity.
Right.
Because we're talking about... OLED and, you know...
Burn-in is a concern.
That's my concern.
Right, and they know that.
Yeah.
So they've actually included a cooling system.
No way.
Yeah, it's called Omen Tempest Cooling.
And this is specifically to prevent burn-in.
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
So that's...
So they're really trying to...
Yeah, they're trying to...
address that concern.
Make sure that this monitor lasts for a long time.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
It's really making me think, like, who is this for? Because it seems like they're trying to...
Who are they targeting?
Appeal to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, are they trying to create, like, a new category of monitor?
Right.
Like, is this the future of monitors?
It's a good question. It really does feel like they're kind of blurring the lines between, like, what we think of as a work monitor and a gaming monitor.
Exactly. I mean, because like you said, people are working from home more.
Yeah.
They're doing content creation.
Right.
They're gaming.
It's not like it used to be, where it was like,
separate.
This is my work computer and this is my gaming computer.
Right. You don't need to anymore.
Yeah. And speaking of which, we haven't really talked about...
The price?
Yeah, they haven't released that yet.
And, you know...
Yeah, they're packing a lot into this thing.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's not going to be cheap.
It's not going to be the cheapest monitor on the market.
No, it's going to be a premium product.
Yeah, so I'm really curious to see if this becomes the standard.
Right. Is this the future?
Like, is this the future of monitors?
Yeah, are we all going to be using monitors like this in 5 years?
Or is this going to be...
Or is it going to be, a niche thing?
Really niche, expensive thing that only a few people can afford?
I don't know, but...
That's a good question.
It's going to be interesting to see.
It is. So, and you know what? I got to give HP credit. They're really pushing the boundaries here.
They're not afraid to take risks.
And whether or not this particular monitor is a success,
right?
I think it's really interesting.
It is.
To see them trying new things.
Absolutely.
So let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Down in the comments.
Hit that subscribe button.
Would you use a monitor like this?
Yeah. Is this something
you're interested in?
You'd be interested in.
And until next time.
Until next time.
Happy diving, everybody.